dog when I was a kid that bit a guy because he was throwing away newspapers and he was holding a wire and he was protecting my brother and we had to put it down.
Oh, no.
All right, let's move on.
Did that story really end with the death of a beloved dog?
Yeah, it did.
Could you
Fuck,
tell
you're brave like Disney.
But then there were puppies. When we got home, there were puppies. We bought a zoo. We bought a zoo.
Beethoven, get off the couch.
So you are never more than 5 minutes in the movie We Bought a Zoo from a character shrugging and saying, "We bought a zoo." I just want you to know that. And that is never a sign of a confidently written film. Imagine if you were watching Star Wars and every 5 minutes someone just went, "Star Wars." They never said it once. You know? Citizen Kane never went. You know, no one ever went. You're a real Citizen Kane.
You're fired, Citizen Kane.
It's it's just a. I don't know.
But Dan, what compelled you to buy that movie? Because first of all, I've never heard of it. Second of all, what the fuck?
We went through every fucking movie ever. We watched Savages with Travolta.
Yeah.
We watched
Safe House.
Safe House.
Which one's Safe House?
Well, it's everyone.
Asked a
and
weird
it's no
D&D character.
I don't know, man. I know we walked away from Portland $177 into bad Hollywood. Like they got us. The house won.
You bought these or rented these?
Well, I don't know. What do you call it?
Oh, at the hotel.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Right.
And I rented a lot of movies while Dan was sleeping. And he woke up to We Bought a Zoo. It's not about me. Dungeons and Dragons.
We bought a zoo.
We bought a zoo.
Yeah,
But a zoo of terrible
that's
movies.
fine. It's fine that you bought a zoo. The problem is then you made a movie about it, and I'm watching it. You have my money. We bought a zoo.
Dan was half asleep during the entire movie. It was just waking up in like a fever dream saying, "Bought a zoo?" And then back asleep.
Say it one more time. Because they would do so. There was no conflict in the movie. They bought a zoo. If you mapped it on my story circle, 6 of the 8 points on the circle would say we bought a zoo.
Wow. To be fair,
in the middle of the film, the truth that they arrive at is that they bought a fucking zoo.
To be fair, that movie was written using a story puddle.
Halfway through, did they lose the zoo?
No. Halfway through, they said we bought a zoo, which they bought on page 10. They fucking bought it, and then they just sat on it and ran it.
Well, a tiger died.
So they kept contriving things. This is based on a true story about, guess what? They bought a fucking zoo and nothing happened. It's like based on a true story about going to the dry cleaner. So if you make that into a movie, you have to break it up with contrivances. It rains in the movie. It rains for days. It's not going to rain. That's what like they're sitting there like these writers are going like, what is the enemy of a zoo? What's the Mecha Godzilla to a zoo's Godzilla? Rain. I never go to the zoo when it rains. God damn it, Preskin, you're a genius. And then but okay, how do you get rid of rain?
Wait a while.
Sir, you wait. And then it stops raining after a while. God damn it, you're right. And that's what happens. It rains for a while, then it stops raining. Then there's a tree in the road. Then the people find out they can walk around the tree. I'm not exaggerating. And every time one of these contrived high points happens, they cue this like a weem away, like they're just this fucking shitty African like Paul Simon shit. Like that's just designed to don't worry, be happy. Your aorta just like goes in your chest like an invasive. African people just chanting things.
Dan, who's the
at
bad
random?
guy? Who's the bad guy?
You for watching it, like you're, and I'm not kidding, like because the movie keeps jabbing you in the ribs and going, why aren't you crying, you Scrooge? Why aren't you crying like everyone in the movie? They bought a zoo, you dick.
No one comes in and goes like, nice place for a zoo.
Or an oil well.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
The last person who put one here sank into an enormous crater.
No, that's one of 6 things missing from the story. Is a guy going like, yeah, you know what's under this zoo? Diamonds.
Right.
Blood diamonds.
Right. And we have
lion-killing blood diamonds.
Right. We're going to have blind children come in and dig them out with toothbrushes.
But the lions will eat them. That's the point. But I thought you wanted the diamonds. I'm high. You're the bad guy and you're high? Yes.
I didn't buy a zoo.
Honey, I just woke up. We didn't buy a zoo.
No, you did. You bought a zoo.
I just woke up a 3rd time. It's like Inception. Zoo. We bought a dream zoo.
The zoo conspiracy. And the zoos.
The lion was the architect. It was the lion's dream the whole time. You're in the zoo.
Yeah.
We bought a zoo. They shrug and they say we bought a zoo 1,000,000 times.
We did years ago, I think 2002. Did some USO tours with Drew Carey. Did an improv for the troops around, and we did one show up in Stavanger, Norway, for NATO troops. So a lot of doctors and highfalutin fancy pantsers that work for NATO. And we went and visited Hitler's northern bunker, which was a giant complex carved into a mountain, like an actual superhero. Hitler.
Super villain.
Villain.
Oh,
man.
Get out.
Wow.
Oh my.
But really, hey.
Wow.
Look, he had some ideas. You guys.
He made the trains run on time.
No, it was straight up supervillain Lex Luthor shit.
Yeah.
And also, picture a giant mountain with giant tunnels built by Nazi engineers. It looked exactly like that. It looked like supervillain lair. It wasn't fun. It was really like Dr. Evil shit.
Were you shocked that Hitler's bunker wasn't fun?
I would have thought, look,
there would be like a bike and a kid's ball.
There was no wine bar.
No wine bar.
Where was the fucking wine bar, Hitler? That's the real crime.
All right, item number 1 on the list. Let's just barrel through it. Here's the only thing I thought of today. This is from the Rob Delaney department, where I'm like, in other words, I thought this was clever. Okay, you know how when you die, you poop your pants? Okay, here's how you solve all of the world's problems, in my opinion. And I don't know how to enforce this. I don't know how to create this environment, but this would solve all the world's problems. When you die, instead of pooping your own pants, you get to choose whose pants you poop in.
Wait, you can create poop in somebody else's pants? So
every human being on Earth would be on their best behavior forever.
Dick Cheney's pants would constantly be filled with shit.
There would be no Dick Cheney. He would not do the things he'd done. He wouldn't do it. He'd it's not worth it. Every minute of every day, it's like a bell ringing and an angel getting its wings. It's just, there's another load in my fucking pants. I can't do it. It's not worth it. What's worth it? All the oil, all the money in the world. Just every second, another person dies that chooses my pants to crap in.
Also, if you murder somebody and get away with it, the person that you kill gets to poop in your pants at any time.
Well, you know they will. They will.
Yeah.
That's the least they can do.
Yeah.
It's like the game of werewolf. There's a card that you rarely use. It's like, I think it's like the hunter or something, and it's like that when the werewolf kills the hunter gets to actually pick somebody to take out as they go out. If everyone had that power, no one would fucking... It's the perfect blend. There's too many people in this world that choose as a religion, like this idea that they're going to be punished in the afterlife. That's fucked up, because that means you're not on your best behavior in this world. You think too much about the afterlife. It's too stupid. It's dumb. And then the other end of the spectrum, you have atheists who are like, well, what's happening right here is what's important, but they don't have a God, so they're not accountable to anything. The perfect mix, the perfect karmic mix. Okay, there is no afterlife, fuck that, but on your way out of the game, you get to shit in someone's pants. Who's it gonna be?
All right, let's say, Dan, let's say you get a piano falls through the ceiling right now and crushes you and you die.
Then I get to go.
Yeah.
Time freezes as I die, and Gabriel comes down, or if you prefer, Allah or Giuseppe, whatever your religion is. If you're Muslim or Italian,
Yes.
says like, or if you're a fan of Half-Life, that snake guy comes out with the suit and the briefcase and goes, Mr. Gordon, good job. It seems the game is over. I expected a bigger response from my crowd for the Half-Life reference. What's his name? G-Man, yeah. So they freeze time and they go, whose pants would you like to shit in? And then you get a brief dialogue.
Wait, Vincent Price comes to you?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Vincent Price. That's who. You get to you get to choose the form of your shit accountant.
This is getting better.
Yeah. You get to choose. Gene Hackman comes out. Good job. Like whose pants do you want to shit in, soldier? I got Gene Hackman. I would like to know more about this piano that fell on me. He goes, good. I like your style, soldier. And then you move up and you see the guy that dropped the piano. I go, okay, why did he drop the piano? You get to spend, I don't know, you get a half hour or you get to move around with the camera. It's like the Half-Life Source Engine.
Does the person who poops their pants know that this is ghost poop? Know that this is
No, they don't. You never know. Like if you're walking, so there's people on this earth that are walking around and they're like, oh man, I'm such a real estate mogul. Who did that?
No, but
fuck you. You don't know.
But
Dan, be nice tomorrow, motherfucker. Be nice.
You've revealed that you poop your pants a lot throughout the year. You're just going to think that you're a terrible person.
No, come on.
You normally
being
poop.
silly. That's dumb.
It's not dumb.
No.
You have admitted that you poop your pants from time to time.
Yeah, but it always follows me going, I think I have a fart coming. This follows nothing.
Oh, so you'll know.
You're in line at the bank and then your pants are filled with shit. It doesn't come out of your butt. It suddenly teleports into your pants. You're about to cash a check and I have shit in my pants, and everyone's going, what smells? Who smells? What smells? Oh, who's that guy? And it's like a comment section, like okay, maybe the person that pooped in his pants is crazy. Maybe give him the benefit of the doubt, because if you punish him too hard, if you go, hey Stinky, who'd you fuck over? He might shit in your pants when he dies. So keep a low profile. That's the natural effect it's going to have on our national psyche.
You get one death, one shit. You get to poop in one person's pants.
One solid fucking chunky poop in anyone in the pants of your choosing.
All right, Dan. Let's say God forbid you drop dead tonight. And
who would I choose?
No, first, who's your poop accountant? Your poop meister?
Just off the top of my head, Bruce Valanche.
Bruce Valanche. No, not whose pants do you poop in?
Oh, sorry.
First, who's your Gene Hackman? Who do you pick?
Who's my gozer?
Yeah.
Like my anti-gozer?
Yeah. Top of your head. Top
of my head. Noam Chomsky.
Noam Chomsky.
Come out. No, he's alive. They don't have to be dead. I'm gonna, fuck you, Juliet. I'm gonna shit your pants when I die.
All right, so Noam Chomsky comes out and says, taking time out of his trenchant social commentaries, and you tell him you want to poop in Bruce Valanche's pants.
Yeah. And I tell him why, and and he, no matter what, it's like Contact, Jodie Foster's dad. Like it doesn't. He's a projection. So no matter what, Noam Chomsky's not going to go, Dan, don't be petty. Noam Chomsky's going to go, you know what? I discovered language at MIT, and I'm the foremost dissenter of American foreign policy. Bruce Valanche, good choice, Dan.
Yeah.
And that's like that's the joy you carry into the afterlife, into oblivion.
But you can't leave a calling card. They don't know who's.
I don't want them to.
Yeah.
Because that's the important thing.
Right.
Because then you start. Here's what Dick Cheney will do. here's what Dick Cheney will do. He'll go to the Pentagon, he'll go in the basement and go, wah, I need you to invent a device that flags all the shit coming into my pants and separates it. If there's a name tag, I want you to track it, and all their families go to Guantanamo. See? Like, I don't want any of that shit. I want him to just have shit in his pants, and the volume of it is a measure of people's anger against him. That's it. Like, why is this? What the fuck did I do? I'll tell you what you did, motherfucker. You fucked around too much with too many people. Yeah, you got too high on the radar.
But Dan,
welcome to America.
Okay, I found.
You got a bunch of shit in your pants. Clean it up. If you're gonna be famous, be cool. Be friendly, be nice, be Mother Teresa. If you're gonna be famous, if you're gonna be on a coffee cup, be on a coffee cup because you're the coolest person in the world. And then every once in a while, still, you'll be driving down Hollywood Boulevard, like, okay, some 15-year-old asshole wanted to fuck with. Okay, fine.
Yeah, but aren't famous? You've read comment sections after an episode of a show that you've made. But people are petty.
Well, I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
I am partially an asshole. You know,
how much if this went into effect? How many?
If this gets signed into law.
Here's hoping it does. It seems like a long shot, but if it does go into effect, how many times do you think people are going to die and on their deathbed make you poop? I mean, honestly, do you think there's
thousands, hundreds? Well, yeah, I don't know.
Strangers?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, no, that's not true because you only get one.
You get one,
so you get passed up. You know who's gonna use it too? Ironically.
Yeah.
You know. Like when I go, my first impulse might be, Kevin Smith.
I'll tell you what. You know what? You know who's going to get the most? You, because it's your idea.
I don't get credit for the idea. I don't want that. That's not cool. You can't do that because then everyone's doing it. Because everyone, after I make this happen, everyone's going to resent the Like I don't suppose you've seen Highlander 2, but like
yes,
Conor McLeod invented a shield that protects the Earth from the effects of the depleted ozone, and everyone resents him because it's an eternal night. And also, there's Highlanders. It's 8:25. I could go on and on about it. I would. You know what? Can I change my answer? I would shit in the pants of the director of Highlander 2.
Not the writer.
Can I split my shit? Can I put half on the writer's pants? All right. Listen. We got a lit.
Some footage when Mussolini bones out of Italy because he's just completely left surrenders, and he goes to Nazi Germany, and he gets off a plane, and Hitler sees Mussolini, who's lost so much weight because you think of him as this big, hale, robust, like Yul Brynner with a workout plan kind of thing, and Hitler sees him and is like. You can see, wow, you don't look so good, Mussolini.
And I'm Hitler.
Hitler's saying that to him.
Yeah, look at me. Spencer, I look like the Pringles
Spencer, how would you
logo.
Spencer, you're a mythologist and a fantasy role player.
And a Holocaust denier. What is your
opinion about?
What's your take on the?
How would you cast yourself if you had to portray a role back in the...